Hey gang, we're going to go ahead and draw this lion. So there's his head, his nose, his chin coming off of there. And this is backbone. He's in a very dynamic pose here. But just as we did early on, we're going to construct our friend the lion here out of sticks and balls. Sticks and balls. I've got his hips a little too wide. I'm going to fix that now before I continue. So once again, his hips come down to his knee. There's his ankle. And he has long feet that end in his paws down here. Let's come back up here, down under his chin. He's got his shoulder. A little wider there. Yeah, the whole idea when you're roughing in like this is to get the pieces parts in the right place. So if you find that it's not right, well, this is the time to fix it, isn't it? You don't want to wait until you've gotten further along in your drawing before you fix whatever issues. It's much easier to fix things at this point, get the proportions in the right places, than it would be if you waited till you were almost done, right? That's why I moved pretty quickly through this first part, where we're just figuring out where all the pieces go. This is eye, okay. Now I can come in here, flesh him out a little bit. There we go. So that's the rough skeletal picture of the lion, just to be sure we know where all the pieces are going to go. Now we can go back and be a little more careful with our details. So I'll start with this face. He doesn't have a big round clown nose. He's got a triangle nose, as we would expect. Get his jaw in here. A little chin beard, like Mr. Dawson. Of course, I have trimmed mine off. Turns out I won't be participating in any Santa Claus activities this summer. So I was able to trim my beard. A little flip of hair going up there. Ah. The big fat fingers are not erasing very cleanly. You don't have to draw all the individual hairs. You just have to hint at where the hair is going to go, don't you? Square off his jaw a little bit. And he's left the eyeballs empty, which kind of helps make the lion look a little more scary, doesn't it? All right. A lot of these guidelines just go away, just disappear. They have served their purpose. Give him kind of ropey muscles. I don't know that lions really have muscles that look like that bulge out. Maybe they do, and I just don't know about it. But what animators will do, uh, Disney company or Pixar, whatever, very often they'll have a zoo send a handler over with a lion or two, and the animators will sit out and just watch the tigers and sit there and sketch them over and over again. Lions, tigers, whatever, and use them as live models. Lee Ames worked on the movie Bambi. He told me all about how he got to know the deer, go out and feed them when he wasn't sketching them. I won't tell you that he fed them things he shouldn't have fed them, got in trouble for it, but his intentions were good. Let's get that tail looking more like a tail. I have to say that the example in the lesson I sent to you looks a little more foreboding. I'm sorry, that's not what I meant to say. I meant he looked a little more noble, like the king of the jungle he is. Mine looks a little scruffy here, but I like it. He looks like a scrappy guy. There's her. Yeah, I think it looks good. I'm going to stop before I start messing with it and goof it up. I guess I can add a horizon line out here. Trees, maybe some steps out here. Steps, that's two P's and an E. Mountains, trees. Just a little environment. There. All right. We have one more lesson this year, and then we'll be all done. Send me your pictures, and I'll see you next week.